raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Al-Sadd have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And that's been drilled in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that has left him in a heap. Totti. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Maldini. Semenyo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
Gets his head on it! Now, that's fallen kindly here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vinicius Junior, Van Nistelrooy, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's an imaginative pass. Hullet. And that is well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Very nicely done. He's got away. Chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vinicius Junior, he's had a shot! Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Semenyo picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Semenyo. Van Bronckhorst. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. And here's Roberto Carlos. shot at goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And it's Yaya Toure. He'll try from distance! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he can thump it away. That has not gone well. Half-time getting close now. Here's a sharp little ball. Camavinga! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's shifting through the gears here, takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
This possibly the last play of the half. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Pirlo. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Decent hit from there.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing.
Got it! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with...
Tries a shot! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Al-Sadd restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the ball is out of play. And he can clear it away. Al-Sadd appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Al-Sadd can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 21, Yamal. Number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
Yaya Toure.
Coming on the field,
Now it's
number
Pele.
19, Hazard.
Some intricate passing,
Number
looking
7,
to progress the ball.
Neymar.
This looks
Number
promising.
13,
Pirlo
Messi.
conjures time and
Number
space where
20,
few can.
Didier Drogba.
And here's Hullet. And this is Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. Here's Totti. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Drogba. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Hazard. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Hazard. He has found a way through. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos finding himself in... He leaps for it! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get onto this? He is through here! And he's there to make the challenge.
Al-Sadd really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Al-Sadd are down to 10 men. Madrid still... he's given it away. Looking for options for movement. Al-Sadd have reclaimed it.
Al-Sadd really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is expertly dealt with. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Hullet. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a good ball out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Now the ball in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. Space for him to turn and look. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Azar. And it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar, he's picked his way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass has been well intercepted. Turan. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Van Dijk is always looking to break lines. Azar. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And this is Drogba. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.